What's up, people? Let's go ahead and give some people some time to come in here. We're gonna be talking update. How's everybody's update going? What everybody likes about the update and the game in general. So let's see as people come in. Let me see if everything has gone up fine. Yeah, looks like it. All right, cool deal. Hey, how's everybody doing? All right, let's see. The first thing we need to go ahead and do is a quest board. It just came up. Everything looks pretty simple. Hire hero, we'll go ahead and do that. What's going on? How's everybody doing? Let's go ahead and roll the hero, see what we get. We get a Cyclops, of course. We ain't gonna get anything good. What else do we need? 2 dungeons. That shouldn't be a problem. You got Dove Keeper from Free Roll, David Diaz. Dang, man. From what I'm hearing, she's really good. So, congratulations to you. Consume any sacrifice. I think I literally just consumed all the left extra ones. Would that count? It did. Cool. You playing Lords Mobile? I have 2 or 3 videos coming for Lords Mobile, probably right after this stream, so stay tuned for that. GW9 overpowering the kingdom, not so much. It's not GW9 per se, it's just that they have one guy that's full champion, gold champion, so when you have that, even if your guild isn't overpowering, it's kind of hard to beat. You like the new Destinies? Okay. I'll tell you what. I don't know if I just noticed it or if it actually came with this update, but this little change right here, I find that it's good, but it's also bad. How can I explain it? Okay, when I go over here, I don't want to have to click on this and then choose. If I click on it, I want it to go to all, and then if I double click it or something, then give me the options. But I don't want to always have to pick like what I want. Okay, I always want to go to all, and then if I want to sort it, then give me that option. But I mean, I think they're just trying to make everything a little bit easier, but sometimes they make it a little too complicated. The heroes just continuously stack on top of other heroes with every single update. That is something that a lot of people have been saying, and that I have noticed. Every single update is one new hero, so even if you get the new hero within a week or so, it already feels like you don't have the new hero, if you catch my drift. And that's something that they haven't changed pretty much in years, so I don't think they're gonna change now. But it is kind of getting a little too repetitive, and that might turn people off from spending, just because, okay, you got whatever's new, but in a couple weeks it's not going to be new anymore, so what's the point? What do you think about the new update on Lords Mobile? I like it. There's nothing wrong with it. I like that they changed the champion look. That way some of the champion isn't just reskinned, so I like it. Adrian Stokes, appreciate that, man. They're trying to make new useless stuff so we forget the broken stuff. Well, to be fair, this stuff isn't really what's broken per se. It's just there's too many heroes now. That's the way that I feel anyways. There's just too many heroes. And to max out a hero now, it's crazy. Not only because of Destiny, but you have your crest, you have your inscription level. There's just so much that goes into one singular hero now that it's kind of crazy to get one every single month that's new. I think that's where it gets a little nuts. Do I have Sasquatch? No, I don't have any of the last 4 heroes actually. To be honest with you, I was actually looking at it. I was looking at this, and I was looking at the last pack that I actually got for Castle Clash, and that was the last pack that I bought was July of last year for Castle Clash. That was July. How long is that now? Over half a year? I would have to say it's probably over half a year, right? Yeah. So yeah, I haven't spent in that long. And yeah, the stamina cards, do you know why? I'll let you in on a little secret as to why I haven't really been using my stamina cards. Because nowadays, they're pretty much useless. The problem with using stamina cards now is that you no longer have to work for level 4 or level 5 crest sets. Because you can just get it from the $99 pack. So what's the point on putting in months of work to get a level 5 set when you can just buy it, you know? So in that aspect, Lost Realm has kind of lost some of its usefulness. You still need blue crystals, you still need red crystals, but like the actual crest forging aspect, it's kind of been lost. So I really, like, I know I have things to buy, but I really want to get to that green hero. You rolled Michael from a free roll. It's always good when you roll a legendary from a free roll, especially one that you don't have. And I gotta give it up to IGG on that one. That's one of the best things that they've included in quite a while. The free daily roll, because that's amazing. That's something that we all can appreciate. Appreciate it once again, Adrian. Appreciate it. What legendary hero do I want? Oh, man. Well, out of the ones that I don't have, if I had to just pick one, ooh, it will probably be between Sasquatch or Dove Keeper. I don't know too much about Dove Keeper just yet, but I know Sasquatch is a beast, so I might have to lean towards Sasquatch just a little bit, but Dove Keeper is also up there. Definitely. Do I want to throw hands? I love that saying. Throw hands. Oh. How did that come to me? Like, throw hands. What happened to just... You want to fight? You want to go? You want to throw hands? VIP King? What does that mean? You rolled GS, Ronin, and I recently rolled Creation from free roll. Can I have some of your luck? Just go ahead and send me some of your luck, because obviously it's treating you well. Now see, this is one that I want to raid, but I also don't want to lose half my army because I'm gonna go raid it. So what to do? Just go ahead and get the gold. Just get the gold and we out of here. We're gonna be out of here like vandals. Okay, this is where we out. How much did I get? 1 million. That's not good. Do you... Is that like the polite way of saying it? Do you want to exchange some fists? I give you that one. That one was pretty good. Do you want to exchange some fists? That's hilarious. Okay, this one seems pretty easy to raid. I say that now and then I lose all my heroes. What the... What killed me? Now I really want to know. It might have been a Michael. But Michael was up there, so... Probably... I don't know. That looked like a Michael destroying me. From Trinidad. Oh, it looks like we might be able to finish our quest. Let's go ahead and do L17. Have I ever rolled a gyro? Do you mean hero? I'm just gonna go with you meant hero. And accidentally consumed it? I have heard of people doing that, but I haven't done that myself. But even if that happens, I would think that IGG would be able to help you. Now don't hold me to that. I don't know, because I've never done it. But like, if you roll a hero, supposedly IGG keeps a log of everything you roll. So did I just start it without wanting to? Well, we're doing L19, I guess. You got Michael 508 Stone Skin from Free Roll, Athen, Rogno, and Gunslinger. I mean, I have gotten a lot of heroes myself from Free Roll. It's just usually like Succubus, Paladin, Revenant, you know. I think the best I've ever gotten was like Golem. That's my luck, okay? Is PK still worth devoing? If you have no other option, then yeah. But honestly, if you have other heroes to work on, probably not. Just to be honest, probably not. Hey, we're doing pretty good this L19 for not being planned or anything like that. What's up? Take this L19. Get it? L. Never mind. Woo! There we go. This new hero, Dovekeeper, is a crazy strong sniper. Yes, that much I already knew because I don't know if it's gonna be used for Guild Wars, but I don't know. Appreciate it again, Adrian. Can I join your guild? What's your might? If you're around 100,000, absolutely, go ahead and apply. There you go. What French says right there. Contact Almighty online. Make sure that you put the little, what do they call them? Hyphens? Because if not, you probably get a completely different Almighty. You got Gunslinger 508 War God. That's a pretty good Gunslinger, to be honest. I prefer mine Stone Skin because mine is probably one that's gonna go off of their little choppers doing all the work. But is there? Oh, I'm not beating that. If they have that dragon, I'm just gonna bow out. You guys, Skeletica, what's a good talent? In my opinion. Now, this is just my opinion, okay? In my opinion, Skeletica's best talent is still Scorch. If you have a Skeletica with Scorch in Goblet, and you put Skeletica with this new pet that lowers accuracy, your Skeletica is not dying. Like, it's just not. It's not dying. You wanna know how I know? I went up against somebody in an altar with a Skeletica, right? My whole team survived. My whole crew survived. It was just my 5 against that Skeletica. What did I have? I had Gunslinger, Ragno, Michael, Anubis, and Walla Walla. All 5 of those going at this Skeletica. Didn't go below half once. Fighting for over 2 minutes. How do you beat that? How do you beat that? You can't. As a matter of fact, actually, let me see if I can beat it. Probably a long shot, but let me see. I don't think everybody has a pet or anything like that, but let's just see how it goes. How much I lose by, because I'm gonna lose. And my Walla Walla is already dead, I believe. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Skeletica, put Bulwark, Scorch. I would go Scorch 8, and then if you have Bulwark 5 as a crest set, that would be pretty good. Then I would go Goblet as the artifact, and then after that, like, you can just do whatever you want, honestly. Do I want to donate that? No, I'd rather spend the 10 gems. Do I have Skeletica? I do not. Because like I said, I have not spent on this account since the beginning of last July. So yeah. Oh my god, what happened here? I got destroyed. What am I going up against? Hold on. I might have to actually think about this one. Something like this. What do they have? They have Cupid. That's actually bad for them because that Cupid is gonna die almost instantly. There goes the Cupid. There goes the Aries. That Pumpkin Duke might be a problem, but we take down the altar. Okay. No skill will die because of those keeper she wrecks due to her skill removing buffs, including skill's shield. Okay, so... Why did I go free to play? Well, I think it's pretty self-explanatory. The way that the game was, well, I'm not gonna say was going because it's still basically the same. Every new month you got a new hero. Every new month you have something that you have to get, something that makes whatever you have obsolete. So I just kind of got tired of going through this monthly process of needing to get a new hero, needing to get a new talent, and now with all the extra stuff that's coming out, like, it's just too much for a monthly thing. Like, if it was every couple of months, every 3 months, I could see it being okay, but every single month, it just got to be too much of a repetitive thing for me, so I decided to go against it. It wasn't for me. Not every month. Like, if it was a couple of months, then, okay, I kind of see it. But, no, not every month. Okay, I'm not gonna kill them, so we're gonna have to take down that altar. Yes, yes, the Patriots lost the Super Bowl. You don't have to tell me twice. I know. You guys already know me. You know I'm a Patriots fan. But at the end of the day, here's what it comes down to, okay? We've been there before. It's not like it would have been our first, our second, or third. So I'm down about it. I'm not happy about it. But at the same time, it's not like it destroyed me inside, if you understand what I'm saying. Like, we lost. That sucks. But, it's not a good thing to feel this way, because the problem is that I feel like next year we're going to be right back in it. And we all know that in sports, it doesn't always work that way. But the way that the Patriots have been going the last, what, 17 years or so, it's kind of been that way. Like, you feel you're going to be in the Super Bowl every single year. So when you lose one, you're like, oh, yeah, that sucks. But we'll be back next year anyway, so it doesn't matter. So it's kind of good, but not good at the same time. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Worthy Prince, how you doing, man? I'm doing good. Your team is the Baltimore Ravens. Hey, I remember a couple years back, man, we were down 14 to the Ravens twice. If you remember that game, that was a game that my heart was going crazy. We pulled it out in the end, but y'all gave us some trouble. I gotta admit that. Definitely gotta admit that. Alright, let me see. Let's go ahead and get everything up. Now, with this Dove Keeper, do you guys see more people sniping with her now, or what's the deal with her? Your might is 69,000. And again, appreciate it, Adrian. 69,000. Now, see, the problem is that your might is not as big of an issue as are your heroes able to not be held back in Guild Wars. Because, I mean, even if you're 200,000 might, if you don't have the heroes to do decently in most game modes, that's where the problem will be. So even though you have 69,000 might, can your heroes actually hold you down? That would be the question. You just blew 40,000 stars in Labby. I don't like the lab, just because I've never won it. I guess that's why. But man, unless you have a lot of stars, it's rough to try to get anything decent from there. Would I trade all of my heroes for Skeletica? No, man. I have a lot of good heroes, so trading it just for one? No, man. Do I play World of Warcraft? I did back when. What the hell is it called? Help me out here. The one where the raids were for like Arthas and the Lich King. What was that the name of the expansion? Lich King? That's when I played. When you'd have to go and fight the Lich King at the end, and there was 25-man raid and 10-man raid. That's when I played, and that's when I really enjoyed it. I don't know if that's still a thing now, but I haven't played it in like a while. A while. She's being used in lava? Is that right? But isn't her damage capped though? Is that... Or maybe because she hits so many times, that might be why. But in that instance, wouldn't Phantom King be a better choice, though? I mean, I'm just thinking out loud here. JT, appreciate it, man. I actually had one of my friends make this little setup, and I'm kind of testing it to see if I can use it for different things. But I'm actually liking it. Appreciate it, man. Examiner. I actually I came up an altar. Somebody had an altar for like 65 days. I was like, all right, I'm not beating that, obviously. Yo, this guy had the altar for 65 days, and it was obvious why. Because he had this just stacked team. I was like, yeah. My team barely moved, and they were dead. And my team is pretty stacked. So I was like, yeah, never mind. All the heroes were probably 12 of 12. I was like, nah, I'm good. I was good. Yo, you got PD and SK Evo for now. I think with that you would be okay as long as you have a decent Cupid. What'll be another one? Rolling Legends is really hard after this update. I don't know. Rolling Legends has been hard for quite a while in this game now. Because you get a new legend every month, but it seems like every new legend is harder and harder to roll. So even though we're getting more and more legends every single time, when you roll, you feel like you don't feel all these extra legends that they've added are coming up in the roll. So it always feels like it's disproportionate. Like, why am I getting all these greens? 192 days. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. But again, thank you Adrian and JT as well. Appreciate it. Did you guys see this little event that they got going on? The spend gems, or where is it at? Is it spend gems? No. Although if you haven't gotten this, make sure you get it, because you get this for 1 gem. Make sure you go in game and you pick that up. Where the heck is it? I know I saw it. Where is it? It might be under the events. That's probably what it is. Can't find it now. Oh, here we go. Events. I don't. They made it so hard to find this event. I don't know why. They need to fix that. But if you go in here, if you hired the specified heroes to win the corresponding rewards. So if you get these 2 green heroes, you actually get these 2 talent refresh cards. And then of course, if you roll a Ronin or an Anubis, you get that. But we all know that those are the hardest ones to roll. But I actually want to try to get this. Let's see if we can get it. We need a Dryad and a Marauder. What would be the easiest way to roll them? I guess with HB, right? Because, I mean, we're probably just going to get greens from this anyway. So, let's do it. Dryad or Marauder? Of course, we get Marksman first. And a Slime. And another Slime. And an Angel. And a... You see, even when you're looking for greens, you still have trouble looking for the specific green. It's... Okay. Really? Game? This is amazing. There we go. We got a Dryad. We got a Dryad. You can also... I guess you can get them with shards. Oh. Oh, now you want to give me a blue, huh? Back-to-back blues. Okay. I don't trust that anymore. What the heck? Shards doesn't work? Okay, well, I stand corrected. But we did roll the Dryad. So if you're like me and you have a ton of HP that you're just not using, go ahead and use that, because I want to use my shards. So let's go ahead and collect that. There it is. It goes to my mail. We still need a Marauder, the strongest hero in the game. Let's do it. Marauder, please. Slime. This is gonna be the most expensive Marauder in the world. An Executioner. We're gonna roll a Legendary before we roll a Marauder out here. Now we're getting Crystal Loses. Engineer. Slime. Another Engineer. Another Slime. Bruh. I just want a Marauder. Really? I'm gonna give this 3 more rolls. If we don't get it, it's not worth it. Oh! There it is! Dang! Oh my god, that's the most expensive Marauder in the world. Was that even worth a talent refresh? What the... What the... How many I think I used over 100,000 HP. That's not an equal trade. I want my money back. I want my money back. And let's be honest, rolling a Ronin is not easy, like at all. Rolling an Anubis is not easy at all either. So now this could be a really, really nice event if they kept this same formula. But let's say they do 1 green, 1 blue, 1 legendary that's not crazy to roll. Like, I don't know. A Death Knight, maybe? Maybe. And then the last one be like an Anubis, a Gunslinger, whatever you might want to put in there. That way it'll give people more incentive to roll. But you can't justify putting 2 greens and then 2 of the hardest ones to roll as far as the legendaries. Like, that's a little disproportionate, but that's just me. That's just me. You got Dove Keeper from my first free roll. Well, I'm glad that it's treating you well. The update has treated me with 2 blues and a couple greens as far as the daily hero rolls. The last time I got a legendary was about a week and a half ago, and it was a Snowzilla, so I'm not too thrilled. Your Morotor came with 5 of 8 stone skin. Okay. Your phone's playing games with you, or whatever it is you typed. He's playing games with you. Because I don't know what a Morotor is. Hold on. Why would that even be? I don't even... Hold on. Morotor. I don't even... Hold on. What would that even be? Morotor. What were you trying to say? Morotor. What the hell would that be? It wouldn't be Michael, because it wouldn't change anything for a Michael. Bro, what is a Morotor? Moltanica, maybe? But, oh, Minotaur! That's what it was, Minotaur. Tell me I'm right. Morotor is Minotaur. Am I right? But wait, Minotaur is an actual word, so it wouldn't change that either. Oh, Marauder! Oh. Okay. But if that was an autocorrect, can anybody tell me what Morotor it's supposed to be? Because I don't remember. I don't think Morotor is a thing either. My phone does that a lot. Like, I'm typing and it just changes things that makes no sense. Like, what do you mean? See you later, Worthy Prince. Dove looked like Heartseeker Quinn from League of Legends. Oh, I don't keep up with League of Legends. I might have to oh, a double evolved hero. Come over here, buddy. Hey, again, appreciate it, JT. Appreciate it. Morotor. That made me laugh so bad. Morotor. That was great. Does anybody else have a phone that changes actual words, like words that would make sense, and changes it into something completely different? That you're just like, why would you even autocorrect that? Like I think I had my phone at one point autocorrecting the, like THE. It was autocorrecting that to something else. I was like, why would you do that? Like, like, are you trying to take the context of the sentence and trying to fix it? Because that's a little too much for autocorrect. Like, why are you changing the? I don't mind autocorrect, especially when you don't know how to spell something and you just try to throw something out there and it'll help you out. Like, oh, I don't remember if it uses 2 R's or 2 T's, so let me just start typing it and the phone will tell me. I don't mind that. But when you type a word that's it's an actual word and then the phone changes it, you're like, why? Hey, Adrian, make sure that you hit up, if you go to the guild, it'll tell you the line ID and everything of Almighty. Make sure that you hit him up on online chat and let him know that I sent you. Any ruling tips for free to play? What do you mean ruling tips? Oh, rolling. Here's the thing. A lot of people, when it comes to rolling, a lot of people are very superstitious. Like, okay, ×1, ×3, ×1, ×3. Or, oh, I'm rolling bad, so let me take a break. Let me roll something with HB. At the end of the day, guys, when you click that button, all it is, you're clicking an algorithm. So no matter if you stop then, or if you keep going, or if you reload the game, at the end of the day, it's the same formula. So there's no trick to rolling. It's just, are you lucky or are you not? There's no trick. Like, I remember one time when somebody was telling me how if you roll like 9 times and you don't get nothing, to go into the shards page, click on the exclamation point for Immortep a couple times, come back and roll, and you will always get a legend. I'm like, bro, you realize that that's just your superstition. Like, that's not always gonna happen. Because if that was the case, everybody would have all the heroes all the time. So there's no real tip that I can give you as far as rolling, because there is no tip. You just click on the button. Hope you have enough gems to get lucky enough to get what you want. That's the only tip I can give you. The more gems, the better. What was I gonna say? There was something else I was gonna say. Oh, when I do rolling videos, it's great because if I was lucky on that rolling session, people would be like, "You're so good at rolling." I'm like, no, that's not how it works. I'm not good at rolling. I just got lucky. Or if I'm rolling for somebody and I could get absolutely nothing, then they're like, you're so trash at rolling. No, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. What's a good amount of gems to start rolling on a free-to-play? Honestly, that's up to you. I've seen people save up to 10,000. I've seen free-to-play save up to like 30,000. It really depends what you feel comfortable with. But I would say a decent starting point would be about 10,000. But you just have to feel really lucky if you're just gonna use 10,000. I'm just saying. 300,000 gems. If you have 300,000 gems, absolutely I can roll for you. Just make sure you hit me up on line chat. Look at Look at all the quest refreshes that I have. 171. Why do I have so much? Like, I wouldn't be able to go through them even if I did the maximum for like a month. That's kind of scary. All right, we're gonna roll out talent. We're gonna see if we can get something decent. Better than a 2-8 sprint. So I don't think that counts as better at all. By the way, with this setup that I have here for the stream, the last time I did it, people were saying that the screen was too small. So I kind of made the screen a little bigger. Is that better for you guys, or do you guys want the old way? Where I just had like the whole screen was Castle Clash. What do you guys prefer? Speak now. I'm not gonna die, am I? Please don't die. Okay. Please don't die. Who is better, DPS, Gunslinger, or Dove Keeper? If you look at what they do, as far as DPS, I would have to say Dove Keeper. But I mean, Gunslinger, pretty damn good too. So, and Gunslinger, you can attack what she summons. So it's kind of. I personally would say Dove Keeper, but I don't have a Dove Keeper, so take it with a grain of salt. Hire a hero. Okay. Arena. Oh, did I use all my arenas? I did. Oh, I have 119 freaking cards. I think I'll just use one. Screen size is okay? Okay, good to hear. They should add an item that gets you a better chance at rolling a legendary but isn't common, but that is rare. You know, who said that? DV? It's a sound thing to think, but the problem is that whatever item that would be, they'll probably make it so rare that it's probably not even worth getting, to be honest with you. So, although it's a solid way of thinking, I'm not 100% sold that IGG would execute it the right way. Because, look at it like this. They came out with the, what do they call it? The Soul Stones, right? When that came out, we were like, oh wow, okay, so maybe you can start farming heroes or whatever. It's a solid idea. But it hasn't been executed the right way, in my opinion. Like, even with Walla Walla, when Walla Walla came out, you could get them with Lava 4. I'm still farming Walla Walla to try and get him. And this is what, 5 months after he was released? So, it's good thinking. But the execution, I don't know how encouraged I would be of it being executed correctly. Oh, don't die. I don't know. I just used the spell there just to try and stay alive. Did I get the new pet? I did. I have one of him. But just one doesn't really do much. There's a little cute little Piblub. I only have one. I haven't been very lucky with him. But I can tell you this much. This bubble shot at whatever maximum is, it's gonna be really, really impressive, because when you lower accuracy, that changes battles. Should I take Pumpkin Duke's skill to 9 of 10 or take Skull Knight's talent up? Oh, can't you do both? Because one takes fame, the other one takes shards. So if you take one up, that shouldn't hold you back from taking up the other one. You know what I mean? Because one is shards, the other one is fame. So the decision would be just do both. I think this will be an easy one to raid, but I'm kind of scared that... Well, I'll just leave with Anubis and hope for the best. Kill the dragon, please. Look, 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 look. We can't even kill the dragon. You see how long that took? That's a Scorch Skeletica that's frozen in place. And I had my heroes with Frenzy and Guardian Angel, and it still took that long to take him down. That's crazy. See you later, Anirba. How do you record on a tablet or a phone? Okay, how can I say this? Me personally, the only time I ever do it is when I'm recording Lords Mobile and I'm gonna be doing something impromptu. With Castle Clash, I don't record on a phone or a tablet. I always just use my computer. But if the only way that you have is to record with a phone or a tablet, there's a lot of applications on a phone that you can use. Matter of fact, let me see if I can pull it up here and because I forget the name, because I don't use it very often, because my phone, I don't know if you guys can see it very well, but my phone is an S8, so it comes with its own like recording apps when you're in game. But there is another application. Let me see if I can find it here. Mobizen, that's what it is. Mobizen. If you use Mobizen, you can record your gameplay on a phone. If you're using computer though, what I use is I use a combination. I use OBS, and usually I use OBS when I'm streaming or when I have like face cam. When I don't have a face cam, when I'm just recording gameplay, what I use is Wondershare Filmora. And essentially Wondershare Filmora is good for recording, but it's also the application that I use to edit my videos. So if you get OBS and you get Wondershare, you're pretty much set. If you have a computer, just go ahead and get you an emulator. What I use is Memu, MEMU, and you're good to go. Should I try rolling a Stone Skin or Tenacity or Bulwark or Wargout for Dove Keeper or any energy given talents? To be honest with you, I noticed a trend now with IGG. Let me collect this and I'll tell you exactly what I mean. Hold on a second. Let me go ahead and collect this up. There we go. Okay, so if you go up in here, right, they have these quote-unquote awesome packs, right? I noticed that in a lot of these now, they are including level 5 talents. So if you're looking for any specific talent, to be honest, you just go in here and just wait it out. Because even though right now they just have like Tenacities and the Deadly Strikes, eventually they're gonna be revitalized. They're gonna be War God, Stone Skin. So if you're just looking for one specific talent for one hero, the best way to go about it, if you're patient that is just to wait for one of these awesome packs to have the talent that you're looking for. That way you have the gems, you get the talent 100%, and then you do whatever you want with the gems. So that's my opinion. But Aevatrex, does the Bixby button ever annoy you when you accidentally press on it? No, I disabled Bixby, so I don't have that issue anymore. I disabled it. So if you look at, let me see if I can show you what I mean. You probably can't see it very well, but this right here would be the Bixby button and these are the volume buttons. When I press Bixby doesn't come up anymore. So I got rid of that issue. I completely disabled that because yes, it was amazingly annoying. and not in a good way. So make sure that you go in your Bixby and disable it, because you can do that now. I think before you weren't able to, but now you absolutely can. So make sure you don't miss out on that. I do need to do AG5. I just don't have a base for it. I don't have a base for it, right? Let me see. No, I definitely don't. So, yeah. How do I disable it? I think you just go to the Bixby settings, and before you weren't able to disable it, but now you can. So make sure you take advantage of that. Also, guys, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but these things right here, the queries, I absolutely love it, especially when it's the fame. Every time I have fame payouts, I always use the gems to double the fame payout because it's always worth it. I had one that was 80 plus like 50 something, which was like 140,000. 140 fame, and then it was like 80 gems or something like that to double it. That's worth it 100% of the time, even if you're free to play. So make sure that you keep your queries up and always prioritize the fame over everything else. I know that people have been saying that like these little things right here can get annoying, which they can, but I don't know. Skin is messed up. What skin? What do you mean, what skin? You lost me there. By the way, guys, for those of you that are still here, I'm gonna be how many of you here, outside of Castle Clash, outside of maybe even Lords Mobile, how many of you here like games like Fortnite, Arena of Valor, things like that? I'm gonna be starting to stream on this app called Streamcraft, and essentially what I'll do is I'll start with Castle Clash, then I'll probably move on to Lords Mobile, and then after that I'll start streaming Fortnite and things like that. That way I can play with the viewers. So if you're into that, if you just want to see Castle Clash maybe at the beginning and then that's it, that's still cool too. So make sure that you get the app Streamcraft and that you add me on there. Same name, Aevatrex. And because I'll probably start streaming there tomorrow. So make sure that you get Streamcraft, you add me on there, and then if you play any of those other games like Fortnite and whatever, we can play together. That'll be cool to do. Revenant skin is messed up. Like, are you saying that you don't like it, or? Because the way that people told me is that it's supposed to be like what he looked like before he died, apparently. I think the one that had the worst end of the stick is the horse. Like, what happened, my man? You had great looking hair. Look at the blonde, amazing hair, and then you went to this. What had happened though? What had happened though? But yeah, like I said, make sure that you it's an app. It's called Streamcraft. Make sure that you download it. I'm gonna put out a video just that way everybody else knows, maybe that isn't watching the stream right now. But make sure you download Streamcraft. You add me, Aevatrex, and you follow it. And I'll be streaming tomorrow. I got these. Have you guys ever heard of Gunner glasses? They're supposed to be like gaming glasses. And I've been trying them lately, and they're not bad. Especially if you look at a computer for a long time. Let me go ahead and put it on right now. See that? They're very yellowish. And once you put them on at the beginning, everything looks kind of yellowish. But I can see how it will help with like the glare. And they're kind of expensive. They were like $70 or something like that. So I'm gonna be trying these on to see if it does help with the glare. They seem to have a little bit of a glare on them too, like from the screen. But Gunslinger skin. Let me go to her real quick. I don't necessarily dislike her skin. It just, I don't know, like it just doesn't feel like it's the same hero, which I guess it's supposed to be, but I don't know. Like she has a crown now, like she goes from this cowgirl looking to like a crown. It's, the skin doesn't look bad, so it's, I mean, it's not a knock on the skin. I just didn't think that Gunslinger would have been the choice to have in like a marriage dress, but whatever. It's not a bad looking skin. I've seen worse skins. To be honest, the one skin I despise the most still to this day is probably Skull Knights. Just because I was expecting more. I was expecting better from Skull Knight, to be honest with you. I was, because Skull Knight, when he came out, he looked like a beast. Then you go to the evolved form, he looked like a beast. And then the skin just looks like an evolved paladin. So, gunner glasses are $30 on mass drop. Depends on the type of glasses, because I'm pretty sure there's a couple different ones. I have seen a little bit on the cheaper side. 30, I think there was one for 50. There's some for 70, and then there were some that were just ridiculous for like over 100. There, I don't know about all that. I've had these glasses for a while. I just haven't really used them, so they might have gone down in price. I don't know. Santa and Vlad. As far as your favorite skins, I agree. Not about Vlad, but my favorite skin is probably still Pumpkin Duke. My favorite skin is probably still Pumpkin Duke. He just looks like a badass. He just looks like a badass. Pumpkin Duke is my number one. And then my number two will have to be Santa. I mean, look at this guy. He's just like, what's up? But you, Hitman, now that you bring that up, to be honest with you, I would not be surprised if they give a skin to everybody and then they released another skin. But you see, that wouldn't actually be a bad thing if they were releasing skins, if they also weren't releasing new heroes every month. You see, like, because League of Legends is notorious for skins. Like, you have one hero or one champion, whatever they call them there, and they have like 5 skins, right? But League of Legends doesn't, even when they release new heroes, you can always get those new heroes by just playing games. At least that's how it was when I played. I don't know if it's changed now. Oh, you disabled the Bixby. That's what's up. Nice. Streamcraft isn't working. What do you mean? I was just on Streamcraft right now. I'm on it right now. What you mean? It's working, look. It's working. Do I play? What do you mean, do I play? Do I play what? What am I playing? The mutation shark? What is that supposed to mean? A mutation shark? Like a skin or a new hero? I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest with you. A mutated shark, but here's the problem though. Would it be like a flying mutated shark? Cause there's no water out here, so I don't know what to tell you. It won't work for you. What's do you have a newer phone? Because maybe if you have like a really old phone or something, that might be the problem. But outside of that, I don't know what else the issue would be. League of Legends. I used to play League of Legends. I haven't played in like ages. I wouldn't mind a mutated shark. I think it would look cool. I just don't know how it would fit. What do you think is going to be the new hero? Let me see. What's the consensus after the Valentine's Day hero? What is usually released? So a Heartbreaker was last year's Valentine's, and then Anubis came out. Okay, so after Valentine's Day, a super OP hero came out. Okay, what about here? Valentina was the Valentine's Day, and then Beast Tamer came out. So we have one OP hero, one useless hero. Who's to say now, right? I think was Warlock a Valentine's Day hero? I think so. And then Trentar came out. I don't know. It seems to be a mixed bag. It seems to be good, bad. So I don't know. Imagine a President Day hero. You know what we should get? We should get a hero that looks like Donald Trump. That would turn everybody upside down, whether they like it or they hate it. Everybody would have everybody would feel some type of way about it. Either they will love it or they hate it. I have not met one person yet that is like in the middle with Donald Trump. You either hate the guy or you love him. Any way to counter Dove Keeper? I don't know. I haven't played around with it. I don't have a Dove Keeper myself, so yeah. You have a Samsung Galaxy S6. That's not too bad. So I don't know what the problem would be. Do you know the way, my brother? We could get a Do You Know the Way hero. I was actually looking around on my heroes, and there's really not much that I want to work on as far as the talents. All the heroes that should be 8 of 8 are 8 of 8 or have a revitalize. So there's really not much I want to do right now. So I'm just going to keep saving my shards, keep saving my fame for when I actually have a hero that I want to take up. Outside of that, everybody else is 8 of 8 that I want to be 8 of 8. So I think that's pretty much it. My fame count right now is, after Guild Wars, it'll be about 70,000. So let's just say 70,000. Dove Keeper better than GS. I think they're a little different. They're used differently. So it says screen overlay is on, but it's not. I don't know what that would actually mean. Screen overlay. Oh, and my shards. How much shards do I have? So I have about 440,000 shards. So do you think Corrode or Bulwark is better for DD? They're both really good on him. So personally, I probably would go with Bulwark because you can get it to 8 of 8. But Corrode is also really good. So new hero, Knuckles, skill. Show the way to all heroes. You won. You won. Thoughts on Dragon Ball Super? The last couple of episodes have been up and down. Slight spoiler alert. When Toppo, you know, unleashed when he unleashed, I thought that was a great episode overall. Then we jumped to the next episode, and then he's gone. I felt that was really rushed. Like, that felt super rushed. He needed to get his own, like, super episode, but he gets eliminated next episode. Like, what happened? I felt like that was super rushed. Jiren's backstory felt super rushed. I don't know. It's been up and down. It's been good. It's been, I wouldn't say it's been bad, but it's felt some parts were rushed. So, what about Ragnar with 808 War God? That would be strong. I personally like him with Corrode. But yeah. By the way, if you guys are like on Twitter or anything like that, Android 17 was trending after last episode for good reason. He's before Android 17 really wasn't that interesting, especially just going off of Dragon Ball Z. He wasn't that interesting. But Super has made 17 much more interesting, so that's one thing they definitely did well. It was just a shock to me that he was trending, like, worldwide. I was like, what? So, Android 17, they knocked it out of the park with him, for sure. Alright, so, we've actually just passed the hour. I got a few Lord's Mobile videos that I have to edit, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go ahead and upload this stream, so if you missed any parts, it'll be up. It'll probably be up in a couple of